More than enough for me. I've never done this in English before, so this will be my first time, so be mellow and stick with it. I'll see how it goes. Alright, basically what I want to share with you today is the general conception, or idea that Americans have, that all Europeans, and I mean all Europeans, are completely and utterly retarded. And you might think this is a strange thing to say, but I feel I have some prominent examples which will hopefully convince you that this is in fact the case. It started when I was on the plane, and I hate being on planes, so I hope I had a good seat, and I hope it'd be a fast ride. I walk down the aisle, and I see in the seat next to me, and I kid you not, the biggest person I have seen in years. And I mean like big. Like I'm not even going to use the word obese or fat. I mean like big. Like he was big. So I walk to the aisle, I sit down. I don't really fit in the seat because he's like taking up, one and a half seats. But like squeeze in, I look around, and all these people around me have two emotions on their face. One, relief. Thank God this is my seat. And two, pity. Why does it have to be him? But these people don't understand something that I do understand, and that is that big people are very aware of their surroundings. They feel that they're big. So what do? They cram themselves against the window. So I have more space than more people in there. So after about 5 hours in the flight, I'm getting roomy because the guy is jammed up against the window. I can't sleep, so I'm turning, I'm shifting, I'm figuring out what to do. And every time in my peripheral vision, I see this, like, gigantic pillow. And I'm thinking, why not? I need to sleep. What's wrong? So I take my pillow, I turn to the guy, and I gently... 2.5 hours later, there's some turbulence. We wake up, the guy shocks awake, looks at me. First time he says something, after 8.5 hours sitting next to me, I was in shock. And he goes, "What are you doing?" So I'm sitting there thinking, I could say something now, but that's not really, I'm just going to be quiet. Maybe you think I'm deaf or stupid, I don't know. So I'm just quiet, and then he says the second question, "So where are you from anyway?" So I'm like, "Holland, Netherlands." And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, well, that's fine." At the time, I was not aware of what this meant at all. I was just happy to go back to sleep. I slept beautifully on the flight, and everything is perfect. But, and this is what happened after my 24-hour journey, I ended up at the airport, and I have to go to the bathroom. I mean, I'm basically as big as that guy was. Like, I gotta go. So I rush over to the bathroom. They're huge, in these airport bathrooms, they're big as fuck. So I get in there, and I go into the bathroom, and I open the stall. I'm just in time, and I sit down. So I'm sitting on the bathroom. I'm looking around, like, "Oh, America, new bathroom, cool, everything's great." And I'm pushing the lock. And you guys have great locks. Like in Europe, you have this click lock where it actually locks. You guys don't have that. You have a button which you push. Which is great fun. So I sit down and push the button. I'm happy. And okay, this is not funny. I have slight OCD, which you guys might know. I have to like clean door handles and do shit 20 times. Basically, when I'm on the bathroom and I have to take a dump, I have to open the door to make sure it's locked. So I'm sitting there and it started, like shit's coming out. I'm not even holding back here.
Oh my God.
So I'm there and I open the bathroom and there are like literally like 30 Americans staring me straight in the face. I'm like, okay, how'd this happen? So I quickly close the door and I think I'm safe, so I continue my business. Which is when I realized that American public bathrooms don't actually have any privacy. There are cracks in the door that are big enough to see. I can see everything is going on. The lock's not there for a purpose. I don't know why they have the door at all. So finally, after a while of getting the nurse done, I can see through the crack, I can see everything, that they're waiting for me, so I feel a little edged on, So I get up, not suspecting, completely relaxed, I get up, boom! Out of the blue, the toilet flushes, it's a hurricane. Water everywhere. The flush, it like cleans the whole bathroom. I'm like, so that's why they're environmentally friendly. They have a hurricane every time someone goes to the bathroom. So I'm startled, but I'm like, okay, maybe it happens. But I'm not done yet. I have to clean up. So, I take the toilet paper, I have to like make me fractures because I have, the whole OCD thing. So I do that, and I finish up, and then I'm like, standing there, and they're still jerking through the cracks. Nothing's happening. So they're kind of like, what's this guy doing? This flushed 5 minutes ago. What's he doing? So anyway, so I'm trying to get the damn thing to flush again. So I'm going up and down. I'm waiting in front of it. And people are looking at me like, what are you doing? And this fucking toilet won't handle this. So I pull open the door. Very nice. You didn't have to click any lock. It just opened right out of itself. It was amazing. So I open the door, and the guy that's standing in front of me looks at me. Looks in the bathroom. Looks at me again. Points to the bathroom. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, I'm European. I have no idea what's going on. And the whole line goes, oh. And the guy takes my hand, he escorts me to the bathroom, and he puts his hand on the bathroom, there's a button on the fucking toilet. And I flexed it. They're like, that's fine. Alright, so I've asserted that Europeans are retarded in this country, so I figure, let's have some fun. So I go to Ralph's, and I've always wanted to do this. You know how they have a little go-kart for like people that are sort of disabled or injured? I don't know what the hell it's for. So me and my friend, we get in the cart and we just start, racing around Ralph's. Why not? Let's have fun. So we're screaming, we're kicking, we're throwing shit over, we're screaming, Godverdomme, wat ben je allemaal aan het doen, verrekte Mongol, wat is aan de hand? Yeah, that's actually language. You won't believe it, man. It's actually language. So after like 20 minutes, a woman hears us screaming. Very cute little Spanish woman. Or Mexican, I don't know. And she sort of like asked, like, I'm sorry, but are you guys okay? Like, what happened to you guys? So I stopped, cart. I don't even have a driver's license, so for me it's like insane to drive, so I was really happy. And I go, well, no, we just thought that these were here for everybody, aren't they? She said, no. She's like, no, I'm so sorry. No, they were people that are injured or something. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. She's like, where are you from? I'm from Holland. She looks me in the eye, she goes, oh yeah, isn't that the capital of Amsterdam? For people who are not laughing now, Amsterdam is the capital of Holland. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so I played along with her. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And she goes, it's okay. You can drive back to the entrance and we'll all be fine. We're not stupid. We understand what the cart's for. Because we're European doesn't mean we don't get that. Alright, so finally, after all the adventures, I decide that it's time to go to class. Enough fun for one day, so I go to class. So I go to my very first class. I'm excited. Criminology, 200 students. We have 25 students max back home. So I'm excited. I'm sitting on the stairs because there's no spot left. Teacher pulls up like the second slide. Very young teacher, awesome woman. I think she's like 27. And this first slide is, Virgin sells virginity for $3.5 million, the highest bidder on eBay. I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's a good idea. I should have done that. The story is she wanted to pay for her graduate school, so she sold her virginity. I'm thinking, if you don't care about your virginity, if you want to go to graduate school, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you. It's your right as an individual. I think that was the toilet from before. So anyway, no one says anything. I raise my hand, and I'm like, well, miss, before we, start to inquire as to how we should punish this or what's up, maybe we should consider that this is actually normal, and this person is well within their right to sell their virginity. As soon as I said that, 199 heads snapped back at me outside the room. 70 jaws went down. They were in shock. They were in disbelief. How could someone say that it's okay to sell your virginity in American class? I'm confused. I'm worried. I think back in my seat. I'm a little timid first day here. I don't say anything the rest of the class. So after the class, I approach the teacher and I ask her, I'm sorry about my remark, but I hope you don't think I'm a dick or an asshole. I didn't mean it like that. She looks at me, very serious. She starts laughing, thinking maybe she's, playing around with me, having some fun. She responds with saying, well, I've been a teacher for 2 years now. I tried making sexual comments for a whole year long in class, but the problem with these kids is they have too many Christian values. They're all so fucking religious. You shouldn't say these things here. And this is a professor that's telling me this, so I'm loving this, and I'm appreciating honesty. So with this in mind, Christian values, I go to a party. I'm a little worried, because I was hoping, in Europe we have this concept of American dancing, which I will... I'm hoping for this to happen, but I'm a little worried about it. So we get to the party. Now maybe this is good for you guys to know. In Europe, when we go to a club, I'm mostly at the bar. I'll dance with my girlfriend, I'll maybe, dance a little with someone else, I'll dance with a dude in a circle, so I'm doing this, all good. In America, that's it. In America, alright, basically America, this is what the guy first time it happened to me, I'm talking to my buddy having a beer over the girls. I'm not even doing anything. After a while, boom! I'm like, what's happening? What's going on here? I'm awkward as hell. I'm like, I'm getting a little excited. You know, is that wrong? Is that right? So, you know, when they're dancing, after a while, you know, they take your hands and they put them here, and they're not wearing a skirt, because the skirt's up in here. And I'm thinking to myself, there are three ways this can happen in Europe. Either you're both piss drunk, like completely wasted. In America, you're everything sober, which I respect and is beyond me. Or it's your girlfriend. Actually, you know what? Scrap that. I wouldn't even do that with my girlfriend. She's disrespectful. I wouldn't even do that. It's too much for me. Or you're hating that. Those are the only three ways in which that combination is possible without it seeming stupid. So I'm having the time of my life here. I'm enjoying America. I continue to be retarded. Thank you for your attention. And I'm going back in a month. Yeah.